under the Obama deal of 2015, the JCPOA, it was really just an extra layer on top of the Non-Proliferation Treaty and on top of the Safeguards Agreement that we already had. But the way that was worked out was, a big part of it was that they would scale back their capability to enrich by shutting down, I think it was 2/3 of their centrifuges at Natanz, and then at Fordo they would change it from a production facility to just a research facility. And then whatever stockpile of uranium they came up with would be transferred out of the country to Russia, and they would turn it into fuel rods and send it back. That way they have no stockpile that they could just quickly reintroduce into the centrifuges and enrich to a higher grade. They'd have to basically start at nothing again. And so under the theory and the way the scientists work it out, that if they withdrew from the treaty, kicked the inspectors out of the country and said, we are now making atom bombs, it would take them a year to enrich enough uranium at weapons grade to make one bomb out of it. Then on top of that, you have to have the actual experts who know how to machine it into the exact specifications and how to detonate it and everything else. And the simpler the nuke, the harder it is to deliver. So typically, like the Hiroshima bomb was a gun-type nuke where you just shoot one uranium pit into the other one, and which they didn't even test. The Trinity test was the Nagasaki bomb, basically. They knew it would work, but it's essentially a very heavy bomb and very difficult to deliver. And virtually all miniaturized implosion bombs in the world that can ever be married to a missile, they're virtually all made out of plutonium. And they don't have a plutonium route to the bomb because under the Obama deal, they poured concrete into the Arak, that's ARAK, which was supposed to be a heavy water reactor, which can produce weapons-grade plutonium as waste. But they poured concrete into that thing and shut it down completely before it was even open. Their reactor that they do have operating is at Boucher, and it's a light water reactor, which means that it is possible for it to produce weapons-grade plutonium as waste, but it's much more difficult. They would have to shut it off all the time to harvest the stuff out of there and all of that. Under inspections, they can't do that.
So this is all monitored?
This is all monitored. It's like if you had a gun shop and you have an ATF cop sitting at the bar stool, well, unless he was fast and furious smuggling your guns to cartels. But assuming not that, but like assuming he was just a regular cop. Like, you can't accuse me of selling illegal laser rifles from my gun shop when I've got a cop sitting right here. And that's the deal here, is they got inspectors throughout the place.